require a bit of assistance.
Yes, we should be building our plays using your ideas.
Well, Lord knows we have no ideas of our own.
Shut up.
Yeah.
First, we must choose the genre of today's play.
Here in this bag, I have a multitude of scrolls, each a sort of handy-dandy how-to guide for making plays of different genres.
Using these scrolls, we shall flesh out the details of today's story.
Who wants to put their hand in the bag, pick a scroll, and kick this whole thing off? I saw your hand first, and you're in the front row, so it's a win-win. Perfect. They have selected the scroll, the sacred scroll, passed down from Blackquill generation to Blackquill generation, and I shall now take part in the grand tradition, sacred tradition, of handing the scroll to my brother. The rest of these do not matter.
Very well. The genre for today's play shall be...
Drumroll, please. I hit the animal sign. It's not bad.
a fantasy.
Fantasy.
A fantasy play takes place in a fantastical land where impossible things become possible, such as magic, implausible creatures, and making the exact right amount of pasta for yourself.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Stories following a scrappy protagonist on a quest to save their family, the world, their family from the world, or the world from their family.
All right, let's see. What do we need first? Section 1 is the fantasy race. Now, this is the part I was mentioning earlier, where we will need you to shout out a fantasy race. To fully immerse into a fantasy, our protagonist should be some sort of non-human race. What sort of being is our hero?
Muppet. Mermaid. Penguin.
What?
Ogre. Penguin.
I think we're going to be the first ever thing to do a play about an ogre ever. I don't think there's any famous media about an ogre.
Very well. And now, attend our fantastical tale of fantasy.
Ooh.
Once, not too far from here, in a nearby swamp,
Does somebody
there
want to
lived
study
an
that?
ogre named Kevin. Kevin, unlike most ogres, was a handsome ogre.
No, not like the minion.
I like the minion, though. Kevin was a handsome ogre, and all of the other ogres shunned him for being so attractive. But you see, Kevin didn't let this get to his head, for he knew that even though he was handsome and good-looking, the other ogres, he was just like them in heart and spirit.
If only somebody had once told me that the world was going to roll me. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I am gorgeous. But of course, being gorgeous is shunned in ogre society. I know that with my smoking good looks and rockin' bod, I will be able to find love, but not here. Not in this swamp. But this is my home. I can't just leave it. Or can I?
Oh, Kevin, what are you doing here?
Bob.
Look.
Like the minion. I'm not like the minion, but you're like him.
All right. Banana.
There you go.
There we go. Look. I noticed that the annual ugly competition's coming up, and
yeah.
I know you get left out every year. And
every year.
Honestly, we want to keep it that way. So if you could please vacate the area. We don't want any stanky good looks around the spots. We're trying to be the ugly ones around here, and you're ruining it for all of us. People come in from out of town to see how gross and disgusting we are, and then they look at you and they're like, oh, maybe they're not so bad. We don't want them to not think we're bad. We're bad.
Bob, I must say I'm disheartened to hear that's how you feel. I just want to be like you guys. I tried, I didn't.
You were saying?
Oh my goodness, it's very distracting. It's pungent. I just want to, be ugly like you. So it was a second wave.
Look, you want to be ugly like us, you know the way to do it, but you're never gonna do it.
You don't mean the ugly man's gambit?
Yeah, you know, the one that makes you even uglier than anyone before.
But no one's done that since Benedict Cumberbatch.
The other ogre town?
I don't know, I just kind of want to see how we feel about Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's all right, it's all right.
He's like just weirdly handsome.
Anyways, it's not gonna happen. It's all way far away from here, and you're never gonna go that way. You've never had the gumption.
It is all the way far away from here.
Yeah.
And I have never gone that way. But maybe today's different. Maybe today's the start of the rest of my life.
I'd like to see that happen.
Well, you're allowed to.
Fine then, go.
Watch me.
I'll do it.
Okay. And so, Kevin went home and packed under the watchful eye of Bob.